Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon or Rising. And Libra, this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for March 9th to the 15th. So this week we have for you, Libra, the Soul Family Oracle card. We have the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So lots of contrasting energy here, Libra, but what I love is that obviously we're going from a 9 to the 10 of Swords. We have a very final completion here, albeit maybe not an easy one for some of you, but we have, look at these beautiful cards here, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, celebration, maybe celebrating some kind of new sense of stability, relationship, marriage. Yeah, it's really, really changing for you. So I think it's exciting energy. Yeah, okay, so we'll see how that unfolds. I'm just going to go to the Oracle card first, Soul Family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. It's time to call in your soul family and support team. People who get you at soul level. People who are the same kind of weird as you. People who are your chosen family. They are coming and they are looking for you. If you haven't found them yet, this is a sign that they are close by. But in order to find them and recognize them when you do, it is important that you stop dimming your light and truly let yourself be seen. Interesting. So what it's saying is that there are people coming in that are really going to be aligned with you, and I do feel this is some great friendship or celebration or new relationship or something like that, that's going to come after this ending, and possibly because you're going to stop dimming your light. I mean, look, we've got two very ominous dark cards here. I think some of you have been in a situation where you have had to play small or somehow hold back, your true light, your true personality in some way. So we have the Nine of Swords here, and the Nine of Swords is really a card of great worry, of stress and anxiety. I mean, these are swords, so this is mental energy. So when I see this card, it can indicate those states of stress that can actually escalate to anxiety or depression. It's the things that keep you up at night. It's the feeling of having everything stacked up against you. So, obviously the way to get out of this energy or to transmute it is to shift this from a 9 to a 10 and bring a completion about, which we have in this reading. Now, a bit more information about that. These two cards here. I pulled a second one for the Knight of Short Swords, and I got the Page of Wands. So for me, this means there could have been some kind of communication or message that has either put you into this headspin, or you could have been anxious for a while, that you thought something was going on, things weren't what they seemed, be it in work or relationships or friendships, guys. This is a general reading. But I feel like you've had that kind of intuition for a while, and maybe you've learned something that is kind of like the tipping point that's going to, allow you to say, right, well, now I've got to end this. I need to get myself out of this situation. What also is interesting is that the Knight of Swords could be your energy in this reading, Libra. Obviously, it's air sign energy. And if we look at it, the Knight holds the final sword. 9 swords plus 1 sword is 10 swords. So this Knight, holds the last piece of the puzzle for this to become a completion. And that last piece of the puzzle could be that communication, something that you've learned. Somebody has brought something to your attention. You've discovered something, because the Page of Wands, is somebody who does discover, in the middle of nowhere. This could also be an explosive communication or argument that has somehow brought things to a head. But either way, I see this as your energy in terms of you are, getting your energy up. You have maybe been in the, being able to fight the battle, and now you're just ready to bring this home, to bring this to victory. You've got your sword up and you're charging forth. Page of Wands is also a messenger, so that's what I'm seeing, that potentially, you learned something about the situation, you've discovered something maybe to do with a passion, maybe a passionate offer made to somebody else. This could be some kind of love triangle. We do have the Three of Cups here as well. Or it could be something that, has really had an impact on your energy and enthusiasm and sense of passion for life. So that's what I'm seeing there. It's really time to bring this to completion, and that is exactly what's going to happen this week. Now, these two cards together, focus energy, very, very opposite energies. But these came out together, guys. So what it says to me is that this situation that you're dealing with is blocking wish fulfillment, is blocking all the good stuff. And from here into the reading, you know, the energy completely shifts, this bright, sunny, beautiful energy eclipsing the darkness. There's one thing standing in the way, and that is this ending. So it was really time to bring this to a completion. Now, a Ten of Swords ending cannot be, you know, it's not always easy, guys. It can be hard and it can be painful. There can be deep hurts associated with it. For some of you, it can be a betrayal. Maybe that, you know, learning that information about somebody having an affair, or somebody being inauthentic with you, somebody doing something behind the scenes, somebody putting time and energy into someone else, or, you know, something else that's taking away from you, from your career, from your relationship, whatever it is for you. Ten of Swords can also be, you know, burnout and fatigue. So really good time to, you know, ramp up self-care this week also. But, you know, obviously these endings are difficult, but they're temporary, guys. That's what we've got to remember. There's a temporary pain for a much longer term gain. You know, we can see here the divine, or, you know, positivity or new chapter, whatever you want to see it as, just ready, you know, waiting behind the scenes, ready to eclipse that darkness. And my gosh, it's going to be good. You know, the promise is so great. This is what stands in your way from feeling truly satisfied and content with life again, for, you know, rediscovering your passion and being fulfilled on an emotional level. Nine of Cups is our wish fulfillment area. And, you know, what wishes are going to be fulfilled? Well, I mean, look what's coming here. We've got beautiful energy of stability and celebrations, potentially marriage and relationships. So, you know, Nine of Cups is about getting yourself in a position after this ending where you feel like, you know, you feel very proud of what you've achieved, that things are going to expand in your life pretty quickly. You've gone from a 3 to a 9 of Cups already. Yeah, make a wish, because this is the wish fulfillment card. So it's saying that the energy here, if you can get through this completion, is really ready to bring you something that you deeply desire. So I just absolutely love that card. It's one of the, in my opinion, one of the best in the tarot deck. So in the near future, moving on from that, 3 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Yeah. So I think some of you are going to be celebrating some beautiful occasion. So the 3 of Cups shows people celebrating together, and they're celebrating a harvest. Now, they're celebrating a harvest because they've done all the preparation work. They've laid the foundation in order to reap the rewards. Now, laying that foundation might be letting go of the things that don't serve you, completing what needs to be completed, so that then you can plant those new seeds and the promises that you will be celebrating in the near future, and celebrating something great with your near dear friends, with your soul family. And the 4 of Wands, guys, I mean, shows a beautiful union between two people. You might be attending the wedding of somebody else. Some of you might be deepening a commitment with an existing partner, moving it to being exclusive, engagement, marriage, you know, celebrating a milestone of wedding anniversary. Some of you might be meeting someone and it has the potential to go all the way and actually become a deeply committed relationship. But either way, the 4 of Wands is a card of great stability. We have the 4 wands that are like the 4 corners of a square that make a stable structure. So we're going from a place of instability to great stability. And, you know, there is that nod to synchronicity in the divine with the 11-11 formation here. So I really feel that some of you should really make that wish and should be looking out for the signs, because we have the energy here for serendipitous moments that could really create such a beautiful chapter in your life coming in. So get manifesting and looking out for the signs, because we've got beautiful energy that's coming in. There is something standing in the way, a tower or this 10 of Swords energy. So please don't fear letting go of something that's not serving you anymore. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave it there, and I wish you all the best with it this week. Do keep in mind it's a general reading, so it won't necessarily resonate for everyone. Feel free to leave me a comment, because I always love to know how it's playing out in your daily life, and I'll see you back here next week for another reading.